guys, and welcome back to my classroom. It's been a while since I filmed here in my classroom, and I thought it was time for another first-year teacher update. The sheer fact that I filmed this and I'm here currently in my classroom means that we have survived the holiday season. Let me just tell you, when music teachers say that December is like their Super Bowl or Olympic month, they are not joking. Band concerts, choir concerts, elementary school musicals, advent services, planning for the spring concert, the spring middle school musical, all happened within a 3-week period. It
was crazy.
But we've all made it, no casualties here on my channel. And with the coming of the new year brings new challenges. The first one being the spring band and choir concert, and the second one, the big one, is casting and directing and producing the middle school musical. I wish I could say that directing a show was as easy as acting in it, but there is more behind the scenes work than I could have ever imagined, and we haven't even cast the show yet. We haven't even had auditions yet. But getting the rights to the show, getting it on the school calendar, weaving in between sports activities and events going on in school, scheduling in when we get to use the theater around all the other events that are also using the theater, and then just sitting down and writing out a 20-page packet that explains to parents, here's what I need for auditions, here's when rehearsals are gonna be, here's when the tech week's gonna be, here's when the show is going to be. It's a lot of stuff. This video is not a woe is me, my life is horrible sort of thing. It is just stating there is a lot going on. And my personal mantra of I can do it myself was really taking a toll on me. I would live off of these page or two long to-do lists. I would come home from school and not be able to focus on anything at all. Even if I put that to-do list away or left it at school, I would come home and not be able to focus on anything. Side hustle scheduling, wedding planning, or even lesson planning my own everyday classes. And then one day, about 10 days ago, we were prepping for that big blizzard and polar vortex while I was also planning on going to my conference. So I was planning, you know, if we have no school, here are sub-plans on top of my regular lesson plans, on top of my getting the licensing for the musical, on top of my audition packets. This woman was running back and forth rampantly from here to the other side of the building where the copy machine was, and while things were copying, I was writing in notebooks and writing in schedules, and I had a laptop out, and I was scheduling things and typing up sub-plans. I had to have looked like a crazy person. There's really no other word for this. It just consumed me. I had more on my plate than I ever had at one time, and that mentality of I can do it by myself just wasn't going away. And then a few of my friends here on my teaching staff stopped me. They were like, girl, just freeze for a second. They actually stopped me right outside the teacher's lounge. We went in there, I put everything down, took a deep breath, and the one thing they asked me was, what can we do to help you? How can we help you? And it did take me like a minute or two to actually accept this help, because for some reason in my mind, accepting help is kind of like a sign of weakness, and I know it's not really. Honestly, I think we see all these girls, and social media does not help, that have the mentality of girl boss and go, 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 and I can multitask and do anything I want, and work-life balance is easy. Got this, you know, life, nailed it, whatever you want to call it. So the idea of asking for or even accepting help from another person just sometimes feels like a weakness to me. And again, I know it's not. I know that you cannot do it all on your own. And I'm so thankful that they stopped me and just asked me that one simple question. They did help me by making a lot of the copies for me so I could sit down and get all of my plans and items in order, which was great because they didn't have school when I was off at that OMEA conference in that great Airbnb. So I'm very thankful I had the time to get all those sub-plans worked out, and we were good to go. Like I mentioned before, this is coming up in my very, very near future, and I am very thankful that I have 2 teachers that are going to help me here on staff, as well as a plethora of parents who just want to be involved and help out with running rehearsals, because honestly, I don't think I can work with 30 to 50 kids after school by myself each and every day. That just cannot happen. One person cannot do all of that, and I know that doing theater, you know, is my thing. I've done it a lot, but I don't think any one person can handle all the hats that need to be worn when putting on a full production. But that is my 6-month update. We've made it through the holidays. We are here in February. We are 6 weeks from spring break and 16 from the end of the school day. And yes, I'm counting, and yes, I know. I've also again finished the OMEA, Ohio Music Educators Association Conference. I did have a vlog of me traveling and taking you with me to that. I found that very beneficial. I got a lot of really good resources. I'm reading a couple books about being a specials teacher. Specials meaning they teach gym, art, music, basically electives, and different ways to make your classroom management more useful and efficient, and just having a happier classroom overall. If you are watching this and you are a teacher and it's not your first year, let me know how you get through that slump that occurs after the new year has kind of worn off and you're in that limbo phase between New Year and spring break. Like right now, I'm super busy because I am getting my full class schedules and lesson plans done while all of this is still getting prepared for Monday. Side note, I plan to have 30 kids audition. There are 50 names outside my door with 10 spaces left, and I'm sure they'll be filled on Monday. Woo, that's a lot of kids. But here we are, 6 months down, 3 to go until we complete year 1. It's still amazing. I love it every single day. It is never boring. The kids are an endless source of entertainment. They are hilarious. They are such smart kids. They're just a great group of individuals that I'm lucky enough to share this building with every day. But if you are somebody who is going through their first year, just keep going. You can make it. You will make mistakes. You will learn from them. No one was perfect their first year. That is actually what someone said to me at the OMEA conference. They said, Kristen, stop telling me everything that you're doing wrong. You're going to learn. But you should also remember, no one got this right their first year. All the things you learned in college, the techniques, the classroom management, all that stuff, it's not garbage, but I'm just saying you can't apply everything you learned and expect a perfect classroom. It doesn't work like that. You have to bend and sway to the classroom environment, what the kids are going through, how long you get them, what their skills and musicianship levels are. For example, I'm not going to teach my 8th graders the same thing I'm going to teach my 2nd graders. That's just not a thing. But the point of this update is that you can't do it all, and that mindset of you've got this, you can do it, girl boss, go all the way or go home, really can't apply right now when you are juggling so many things. And that's what I'm currently learning right now, and I'm sure I'll have more to learn. But right now, it is Friday. We have an assembly in a few hours, so I have shortened periods, and I've got 20 minutes until middle school choir comes in, so I'm going to set up all their music. I put on my smart board exactly what we're doing in class, so they know the warm-ups, they know the songs we're working on, and then because they're auditioning on Monday, I've got like a cute little comedic Beauty and the Beast 5-minute video for them to watch. I try to change it up and not do the same things every day, but I try to keep a schedule so they know they're going to come in. They're going to put their books on the counter that I'm currently filming on. They're going to get a folder, and they're going to go on the risers in their assigned spot. We're going to warm up. We're going to run a few spots in the music and then run the whole song 2 or 3 times, focusing on what we need to fix. And then, because of shortened periods, then we'll put those away. We'll watch our 5 minutes of Beauty and the Beast. I'll answer any audition questions, and they'll go on their way. And then it will be lunch and recess time for all of us. Usually if we have more time, we'll do the same thing, only with multiple songs. I'll ask if anybody wants to try the solo in the songs, because every song has a solo, because I feel like it's a good opportunity for the kids. And that's how we do it right now. Try to keep them on a routine, because kids and I myself like to run on routines, but also not make it a boring routine. Change it up. We will sometimes do 7-second riddles on the screen. We will sometimes watch a little bit of like a Sound of Music clip, or because we're doing the best of Moana, we'll watch a couple songs of Moana and see what the kids know. And it's also nice for them to see like where their songs are coming from. That is the end of my soapbox spiel. If you need help, ask for it. If someone is offering help and you need it, do not be afraid to take it. That is very kind on their part. All right, here we are, February. We've made it. I hope to have another update in March, maybe April or May. Maybe the last day of school. Who knows? Give this video a thumbs up and let me know that you like these kind of videos. And if you're new around here, click the subscribe button, and we'll see about doing another teaching update in the very near future. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.